there's an app that you can use, CSC, to download money that way. That way you don't have to carry money or have quarters. Me personally, I just feel like reloading my account, so I just use my credit card. I don't use my debit card. Just use my credit card, $3, get it done. All right, so I literally just unloaded across the street from the Lowe's distribution center, thinking, hey, I'm not gonna bounce far. Let's go across the street and pick up. Wrong. 45 miles is my pickup, heading to Texas. So when you think you know, you don't know. And I gotta buy another daggone mount. Drop my damn mount. Look like I roll over my damn phone that had landed like right there. So, been a good excuse to buy another phone, but on to the next one. All right, so we're in Maryville, Missouri. Heading to Rosenberg, Texas, way down here. It's like west of Houston. So I'm like, I have an idea that I'm gonna just pick up in Houston or pick up somewhere around here and head that way. But hey, it's trucking. We see what's gonna happen from here on out. But first time been here, this new core, pretty friendly, pretty straightforward. You stop here at the sign. You walk all the way down to the left-hand side. You'll see a sign that says shipping. I think if it's before 4 o'clock, you can go in there. If it's after 4, you stop at this first green building here and check in. But I read the reviews about the place, said everybody's friendly, which is true so far. Everybody's been helpful. These are the best places you come to, even if they're load kind of slow, whatever the case might be. It just, when people are friendly, that helps out a lot. But I'm waiting for this guy to get loaded. He'll pull out, and I'll go in there, and I'll back into that bay more than likely. So we're just going to wait. And this is for Wednesday, before 4 o'clock. So we'll see. 859 miles. Let's get her done. Top of the morning there, truck buddies. We're gonna do a little, sometimes you get the new stuff and it's so fancy, they don't never get the bugs worked out. So if you look at my fuel gauge, it's showing 1/4 of a tank. That ain't right. That's why I was kind of, even on my older trucks, I set my trip. All right, so in theory, I got about half a tank. All right, that's why I always do that. You get about 1,000 to 1,200 miles per tank, give or take. So when all else fails, if your digital stops working, which is done twice already, you got tabs on your miles instead of guessing. All right, so they said there was a fix to disconnect the batteries and let it sit for 10 minutes, but I haven't got around doing it. So I just let it be for now. But heading to Rosenberg on the other side of Houston. So it's like 4:21. Still got a 3-hour ride. I'll get there when they first open up. Anybody knows about Houston, it's like Atlanta. It's like, Orlando. It's like Nashville. It's like any big city. You got to get there early and time it just right. So hopefully I can get there before rush hour traffic and get myself situated, get unloaded. It's Wednesday, so in theory, should be heading to Florida on the next load, but I've been wrong before, so we'll see how that goes. Got one of my truck buddies just dropped his damn trailer at the fuel line. I guess he just left it there all night. Surprised ain't nobody messed with it. But folks are inconsiderate. They don't never think about nobody but themselves. So I just stay out of everybody's way. But we'll see you on the next one. TMC, if you don't have enough V-boards, put a damn pallet in the front, pallet in the back, extra up front and back. If you don't have V-boards, you can always use dunnage. All right, so got here at a good time. Got loaded before they went to lunch or whatever the case might be, before all these damn vans got here. So very simple. Heading to St. Petersburg. Might be able to get there tomorrow. If I do, great. If not, whatever. It's due Friday. $2,700 for 960 miles. You do the math on that crap. I'll never figure it out. So that's what it looks like. Florida bound. What a day. There's another guy waiting to get loaded. He's been here for at least an hour, I would say. Tighten that up. No big deal. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Had a little bit of lunch. And I got my truck washed yesterday. Of course, it was raining while I got it washed. But that's the best time to get the truck washed and get off the naughty list. So, whatever. Got my credit. Keep it moving. That's all you can do. But we'll see you on the next one. Florida bound. We're in Houston. Houston, Texas. All right, we're back in the Sunshine State. Stopped in Perry, Florida. Had about an hour and a half left on the clock, but you know, that's when you start trip planning. Sometimes you can't run your clock out. Ain't no big deal. So still got about 3 hours left to drive. No big deal. Whatever. Tomorrow's Friday. Get unloaded and head towards the house. So I could have kept driving, but I would have been stuck out in the middle of nowhere. There was nothing else coming up. So I stopped at this Roadies. I always prefer to stop at the mom and pop truck stops. They got a huddle house here, but they close at 3 o'clock. I read one of the reviews, so needless to say, I don't have nothing to eat tonight. I don't think. I'm gonna see what else is close within walking distance, and I'll just walk and see what we got to eat on. If all else fails, I can eat, sleep for dinner. So I'll go, I guess, because it's kind of like not in a populated area. That's probably why the huddle house closed early, because that's what I was expecting to eat. But I guess the review's right. They close at 3 o'clock, and it's 5 o'clock now. So, oh well, I'll figure it out. See you on the next one. All right, it's the big day. It's the big day. Finally made it. Well, we already made it, but now we really made it. So we're at Certainty Palatka. notice, I got all my safety equipment on. There's been issues with drivers getting out their vehicles without their PPE on, getting on top of loads, in the loading area, doing whatever you're not supposed to do while you're here. I cannot confirm or deny it's a new driver, can't confirm or deny it's somebody that's been coming here forever. They've got signs everywhere that say, stay in your truck while being loaded. Why would you want to get on top of your load? All right, you freaking fall out here and bust your noggin, you know, you're going to be held liable. Might not damn pay the workers' comp claim, whatever the case might be, because you're at fault. It's too easy. Hard hat on, safety glasses, and vest when you get out the vehicle. It's that simple. If you don't like it, get your own truck and go other places to pick up your own freight. It's just that simple. They've got these rules in place for a reason. All right, but whatever. So I'm in the line before the line. It's moving kind of decent. Not really, but days like this, times like this, just had me sit around and think, like, what else can I be doing with myself? Picking up this load for Monday delivery. It's 100 miles, $300 some odd. All right, I'm getting a cheaper load, I'm guessing, because I've got a doctor's appointment Monday. So I'm getting whatever left over that works in with my appointment. I guess there's no other loads that I could pick up today that delivered Tuesday, i.e. going to CMC Steel, going to I was just out there last week. Going to, Magnolia, Arkansas. Not Magnolia, Arkansas. Yeah, but go to Arkansas and take billets. Turn that Tuesday. That's like $1,100, 800 miles or 900 miles, whatever it is. The rate sucks, but something like that's better than getting a same day load or a Monday load that's due. That's $300. That's almost the equivalent of not damn picking up Friday to deliver Monday. But I guess a load is better than no load, so I'm not even gonna think about it, not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna start putting myself in a position to take care of myself. I'm gonna do what I can to the best of my abilities, but when it's all said and done, it's time to make moves. All right, I can keep talking about it, keep beating a dead horse of thinking about leaving, talking about leaving. Well, guess what? Gotta start putting applications in. That's the only way you're gonna get to doing it. So I put in one application yesterday, and as I find stuff that kind of meets my kind of criteria or something that I might enjoy doing or pays about the same, I'm gonna put an application. It's just that simple. I need to update my resume, and I need to move on to bigger and better things, because it seems like you're almost forced to kind of stay out so they dangle that carrot in front of you. In theory. Now, the last 2 weeks when I stayed out, I made decent money. All right. One load that I delivered Saturday is going to be on the following check, which, I got it, whatever. I didn't get it delivered Friday, which wasn't my fault. But that'll be on next week's pay, which is great. It's kind of good to have an extra couple of dollars. But at the same time, I need consistent pay. Hell, I should have stayed on Specialized. The only thing about that is I wanted to be home every week. Right now, I should have stayed on Specialized. I could have ran, 1 to 3 loads a week and make more. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Everything happens for a reason. You don't get upset about it. It's just time for me to start doing something constructive with my time. And when I sit around waiting on loads or waiting to get loaded, these are the type of things you're gonna do. You're gonna contemplate, man, should I stay, should I go? It happens to everybody. If you stay here long enough, you stay anywhere long enough, if you got any doubt to your mind, that's what happens when you just sit around and, idle hands or the devil's playground or something like that. But it is what it is. It's Friday, about 100 and some odd miles from the house. I can't remember. No, like less than 100 miles from the house. I'm in Palatka, whatever. Get the truck parked. We'll worry about Monday when we get to it, but I'm going to enjoy my weekend. But for the time being, I'm going to stay in this air conditioner. Safety first. Thank you for everybody that's subscribed, tuned in. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. These videos are unedited. The only thing that's edited is when I put them together. But right now, I don't cut anything out. You see what I do every day. This week was kind of short. I didn't get a loading video. I think it was Tuesday of the greasy bars that I had. I had to unload, but I didn't get a video loading. Kind of neat. They needed to be a choke strap and bulkheads front and back, but like I said, I didn't get a video of that because at the time I broke my doggone mount. So maybe next time. But Palatka, Florida, down the street from Jacksonville, waiting to get loaded. Enjoy your weekend, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker signing off.